watched that video yesterday to kind of learn a little bit about those brakes, and it doesn't make a damn difference because I can't see anything. All I can see is a little bit of like one side of the pads. I can't see the markings on the casting. Like, you have to take the tire off completely to inspect the damn things. Which, I mean, they're still working, so it's fine, but how am I supposed to do a proper pre-trip inspection without being able to see my brake pads? I don't know. It's annoying because I can't tell what shape they're in. All I know is that sometimes when I hit the brake, the front left one goes and like grabs and pulls. I can see it's got brake pads and I can see that the rotor is intact. That's about it.
0.1 mile ahead, turn right, then turn left.
Anyway.
Turn left.
My plan is to get to Carthage today. Shut up. As early as I can today and try to stay off duty as long as I can so that I can maybe get a full break in before I need to head down to Springdale to pick up my next load, because it really doesn't have enough time. It's supposed to pick up tonight, 2000 tonight, which is crap. It's like 6 a.m., which, I mean, it's 5 a.m. there, which I tried to get up a little earlier and I just couldn't.
Turn right on ramp 70 west. 0.1 mile ahead.
So I'll get there
West 127 south, then turn right.
about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It means I can roll at 1 in the morning. That gives me 26 hours or so to get down to Springdale, pick up my load, and deliver it in Gas City. So I need to, as quick as I can, roll off a brake, get down to Springdale, pick that up, get 2 or 3 hours up the road at least, take a break, get into Gas City. Dude, I was all over the highway. I'm waiting to swim out, I guess. This trailer's really light. The winds are really high. I was sitting here wondering what I should do because the storm kind of passed, but there's a lot more on the way, like a lot. And if I get on the road and head towards it, I'm just gonna go into it instead of waiting it out. And then they rescheduled this load to deliver tomorrow afternoon. So I'm chilling here. So they technically rescheduled this load, but I misunderstood the situation. First, let me tell you, I'm not impressed with my new dispatcher. I'm going to tell you how this phone call went. I can't get my phone to stay sit up. Okay, so she called me at 4 o'clock this afternoon. And I'm going to do my best to reenact this phone call. You know, 'cause she woke me up. I'm like, hello? She's like, hey, this is Mackenzie. We're going to have you do a relay. Hold on just a second. I'm like, hello? She's like, yeah, just a second. It's like, okay. So I think we're gonna do, hold on. This went on for like 5 minutes. I'm not gonna sit here and do that for 5 minutes. But eventually she got out. So that I was doing a relay in Stratford, Missouri with another driver. And, oh, come on. I figured out for myself what the relay would end up being. And then when I talked to the relay guy here about an hour ago, he called me. I verified that that's what the load was. It's like, is that Gas City load? Because they haven't sent me anything on it yet. There's no information on my app there, Hirschbach app, telling me what the load is or where it's going. So I just kind of guessed because it was that load that I was going to pick up this evening if I would have made it down there. Come on, where's my socks? I got socks somewhere. Here we go. But the thing is, if they would have called me to talk to me this afternoon, I was ready to hit the road again, like by 10 o'clock this morning. But then they sent me a message that they had rescheduled this load to deliver tomorrow afternoon, which you saw that earlier in the video. So I was like, alright, then I'll just hang out here. Whatever. I'll do it this way. This works out better for them. I can get this next load delivered on time, and then he'll get this one delivered and go home for the weekend. Something silly, man. The storms really weren't that bad. You know, like I said, I was ready to roll 2 hours after I stopped here, but they rescheduled it, so I didn't. Wake up! You wake, buddy? Come here. Did you wake? Oh, come on, buddy. Did you wake at work? Oh, I got him. Let's get this show on the road. the same receiver in Indiana the other day. 2 doors down. I recognized his dog and his beard. It's like, that's bizarre. We ended up at the same truck stop at the same time. 2 days later? It's like, yeah. That's pretty freaking bizarre. Never happened to me before. Like, we just about the same distance as we were 2 days ago, 350 miles away. It's weird. worse. Dude only opened the door this much. Dude handed me the bills through a crack in the door that wide. Never had that happen before. Okay. Actually gonna get up or not? Like, I understood it if he didn't know who I was, but then I told him who I was and he still just left the door crack. I hear you, bud. I want to try to take that nut off and go see if I can find, if you can't see my face, I'm going to find something that I can stick in there and pull in and out really quickly so I can use the damn dump system, but manually. So I can dump the airbags and raise it manually. Let me go get my flashlight. Why does it go so slow? Waste of time. I mean, it worked for this one. I'm able to, but that's too much of an effort every time I want to lift it up. But if I can find a pin, like a bolt with a cotter pin or something, so if I could take that bolt off real quick. They don't have anything like that here. Well, I'm recording upside down. I'll just have to keep it that way. So I'll just fix it in editing, because if I turn it over now, then it's a real problem. All that accomplishes is making me dirty. That's how good Pine Sol, diluted Pine Sol is at getting rid of grease. Well, I've used worse shit. I'm gonna get a little ways down the road at least. Try to get back up to like St. Roberts or something. I've been sitting here long enough now. Yeah. Just making sure I don't need to stay here now that I sat here all this time. Okay. Yeah, when I get up there, I'll go in and really wash them good. At least it smells piney fresh. Is that their slogan? I don't know. Okay. Alright, get a few miles up the road and find somewhere to park up there, because this is a paid parking spot. And he didn't want to give me his receipt. Oh, he did text me back. He apologized for not being up and ready to go. He said, I'll just put a screenshot of the text up there. Something along the lines of his dog is excitable, so he didn't want the dog bailing out at me or something. And then I asked him, okay, start that over. He texted me apologizing for not being up, because he said most drivers aren't on point when they say 8 hours. You know, I told him 8 hours. I was here 7 hours and 42 minutes later. So he was a little surprised that I showed up when I said I would. And then I asked him about the dog, or about the door. Lord have mercy. Okay. And he said his dog was a little bit excitable. He didn't want him barking at me or bailing out. You get further down the road.
Go work, buddy.